Hey, what's going on, everybody? Tom from Tom's Randomness and Tom's Gold Dirt. Gonna do a little showcase of some awesome coins that I got this week. Shipping has taken forever, and I've got a lot of coins still in the mail. But I wanted to showcase some of the coins that I've got in the last week, I should say, because it's probably taken a week for some of this stuff to get here, you know, with all of the weather delays on the East Coast. I'm not mad. I just wanted to do a video, and these came in today, so I figured I'd share them with you. Also, a reminder, we do sell a gold pater, Tom's a Gold Dirt, and we have the quarter-gram bags still remaining if you want to get some of those. We also are going to be selling a few 1-grammers if you're interested. Same size bag of dirt with a gram of gold added to it, and that price is going to be $110 shipped. So if you're interested, I'll put a link in the pinned comment. The small bags are still 15, the quarter-grammers still 35, and the half-grammers still, I can't remember, 60 I think. But we are going to sell the 1-grammers for $110 shipped if you're interested. But beyond that, let's get into the purpose of this video. I want to showcase the coins that I got. We're going to start off with some beautiful Kennedy half dollars. Now these are a very common coin, so you can pick these up a lot of times raw for $10 to $12. Based on the melt price of silver at the time you're buying them, but these two here are worth quite a bit more than that to me, and you'll see why in just a second. This is a Philadelphia and Denver set of Kennedy 1964 90% half dollars. They've probably been in this cardboard for a very long time, in this holder I should say, with the cardboard. You see that peripheral toning there that started. If you leave these coins in this holder, they're going to keep doing that for a long time, and I just think that is a truly beautiful look on a coin. Toning is growing in popularity, especially, you know, on the Morgans and the Peace dollars and stuff, but toning overall has become a thing that people really seek after, and it's starting to command some high premiums. You can find a lot of times that, especially on the Whatnot app, people are paying 2 or 3 times the value of a coin, several $100s over the grade value of the coin, the certified value of the coin, just to get some really beautiful toners. And toning is tarnish, which is technically kind of like damage, but not really. I mean, it's the oxidization, I don't know what the right word is, but it's just what happens to silver naturally over time. It just tarnishes, and sometimes it looks beautiful and sometimes it don't, but I think these two are beautiful, and I'm talking a lot, sorry, but I really love coins, and I know some of you do too, so I wanted to share these with you, and that is the price it would take to get those out of my hands. They're beautiful, and I think well worth it. The next coin is an interesting thing, and this one, you know, it's a head scratcher. But I know why some people do this, and I'll explain it. So this is an 1964 MS65 red 1 cent, memorial cent, right? So this coin in this holder, with the cost of this holder being about $10, is worth $10. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to submit a coin like this. So you really have to know what you're doing, and you really have to look closely at these. I'm not real sure why people do this, unless they're doing this for, you know, games or something. They know it's not worth it to submit it, but they can then use it as a floor in their game, and then, you know, in a holder it's better than not in a holder. I really don't know, but this coin is actually neat. I'll say it's neat because as coins are produced, you know, there's a lot of pressure on the dies, and you know, they make billions of these, and as they do that, the dies deteriorate and require maintenance. So sometimes that's polish, and sometimes that's replacement, and throughout the process of minting so many coins, different things occur, like errors and other types of you know, varieties that are not necessarily more valuable than a regular 1 cent, but they're neat. And so every coin that is minted is slightly different, and I think that's what really makes coin collecting fun, especially when you get into those valuable varieties. But this coin here does have some die polishing on it. That's probably what held it back from a 67. Obviously, that's probably what held it back from 67. But it's got some not circulation. It's an uncirculated coin, but it's got some some little chatter in the fields, you know, but it's a really nice 64. Somebody put a thumbprint on it. So one of these days that thumbprint's going to tone because the acidity in your skin oils and stuff, it'll make it tone. It'll turn brown. Instead of it being a red, it'll probably turn red brown and then brown. But the dye polishing lines on that are pretty cool. And the way you can distinguish dye polishing lines versus cleaning is that the devices, which are the objects in the field, so the 1 cent, for example, the lines do not cross over them. And that's because on the die, the devices are down in, you know, they're down in, they're cut into the die so that they leave raised metal on the coin when they press into it. And so whenever they polish the die, the devices are unaffected. And so when you see die polishing lines or die breaks, a lot of times those breaks don't impact the devices. And so with this coin, if you looked at it under a loupe, you can see those raised metal lines from the die polish that do not break through the fields or the devices. They're in the fields but don't break through the devices. It's one of the good ways you can determine a post-mint damage versus mint occurred damage or error or whatever you want to call it. So pretty neat for a $10 coin. Next up, we're going to talk about the first of the two kind of walking Liberty designs. Here's the Silver Eagle. American Silver Eagle started in 1986. Is the U.S. King Bullion coin. It's a 1 ounce silver round. 1 ounce silver dollar, I should say. This one happens to be a 2009 MS-70, and this is a neat annex holder. I've always loved annex. I really love the soap boxes, but this is a in between, I assume, in between the soap boxes and the newer style, or they may have just did these in a special holder, but they're very neat. 2009 first release, and that one is $70. So MS-70 2009, surprisingly valuable for just a bullion dollar. But then the next one, this one is awesome, and you already saw that. So this is a 1921S Walking Liberty half dollar, which is the key date. It's awesome. I've never owned a 21S in certified condition, or in a certified holder, and now I do. And this ties into kind of what, sorry you guys are seeing all the keyboard stuff there, but this kind of ties into what I'm about to talk about. And so you see the price there on that coin. I think this is a great VG10. Oh, sorry, I didn't talk about that. So that's the NGCX scale. So it's a 10-point scale versus a 70-point Sheldon scale. But 3.5 is equivalent to VG10. So a VG10 is pretty big bucks on this coin, as you see there. But so this coin was sold as part of Vault Box fun bags. So if you get on my Whatnot, you'll know I have my own version of this that I tried to kind of create something, not to compete with those coins, because Vault Box and those bigger shops are going to have bigger coins in their products, but to give the rest of us an opportunity to have that same fun for a more affordable price point, because I can't afford to play all those games. Like, I can't afford to risk $400, $500 to get a coin like this. It's only worth $180, and I don't know, I think fun bags are about a $200 price point or $225 price point. So to get this coin, I wouldn't be mad. But you know, with any of those types of mystery products, you have coins that are worth less and coins that are worth more, and so there's always that risk. I got 2 Vault Boxes. They're called the Vault Box Series 8s, and they retailed for $450. I got a 3.07 gram gold nugget, which even if it was worth $350, I would have lost $100. The second coin I got was an MS-65 Morgan silver dollar that was only worth $200, so I would have lost $250. I did not pay full retail on those. I got them in a game. I got lucky because I still paid about the same money that I got out of them, but it was cheaper for me to do it that way. So anyway, so this is my version of that. We've got the Mystery Slab black bags. And so I take coins like this, and other types of coins like those, and I bring the average of all of those coins down around $65 to $70, depending on the series and how many are left, etc., etc. So these, you guys know these because these are what the Tom's Golder comes in. And excuse me. So when you have coins like this and a coin like this, you have a $180 coin and a $70 coin. So you add those up, you divide it by 2, and that is the average, right? So somebody might pay that average price and get this for too much money. But when you take 20 coins and you do that, it brings that average down to, like I said, about $65 to $70. It makes it fun if you're into that kind of thing. You know, one of the famous Whatnotters says, why buy what you want when you can get what you get? And I do think it adds another exciting way to the market to get coins that you may not have otherwise have been able to afford, like something like this for a lot of people, to include myself. I don't think I would go out and buy that for $190 or $200, you know. But if I could get it for $70, I'd probably be a player, because that is a key date, and that is in you know, it's a circulated grade, but it's still a really nice example. But overall, what did you think about all of these coins? Let me know in the comment section down below which one was your favorite. And until next time, gold luck, God bless, and I'll see you then.